Welcome to Topic 4, Lesson 1, Adding a Square or Rectangular Recess. Open the file Soldridge Manor 5 Rooms and save the file with today's date. We are going to add an external recessed rectangular chimney to the kitchen. Pan and zoom if required. Place the cursor in the room next to the wall you wish to add the recess to, in this case the kitchen. Select Symbol, Add Recess. The keyboard shortcut is Ctrl-E to open the recess pane. If the incorrect wall is selected, select it now. If the incorrect room is selected, close the recess tool, reposition the cursor and open the recess tool again. The green vertex is the start point, where you will measure the recess from. Enter the offsets from the vertex to the start point of the recess, which is P, the placement point. If the start point is at the end of the wall in a clockwise direction, this is where P needs to be measured to. If the start point is at the start of the wall in a clockwise direction, this is where P needs to be measured to. The insertion point of the recess relative to the start point is the first point on the recess in a clockwise direction. Once the correct vertex is selected, enter in 1.159. Negative values can also be entered for recesses beyond the main room, such as in this example shown here, and disto measurements can be used. If required, refer to Topic 3 for additional information on disto measurements. L, length, is the size of the recess measured from the placement point to the end of the symbol, i.e. in line with the selected wall. IL, internal length, is the internal dimension of the recess, parallel to the selected wall. Measure both the L and IL values, and if both are within specification, take the measured L value or average for both. If the IL value is equal to or less than the L value and it is symmetrical, continue with the recess tool. If the recess is not symmetrical or the IL value is greater than L, measure the recess as part of the room and either manually enter the angular values or calculate them using the room adjustment tools. Refer to Topic 2 for information on how to measure an irregular shaped room. Enter 1.791 for L or use a disto. Enter 1.791 for IL or use a disto. You cannot enter a larger IL value than the L value. S, side offset, is the side dimension of the recess, perpendicular to the selected wall. Enter 0.667 or use a disto. O, offset. This is the perpendicular offset from the selected wall and used for recesses that are not square or rectangular, such as the majority of bay windows. It only becomes active when the value for the IL is less than the value for L. Refer to Topic 4, Lesson 2 for an example. Select the Out radio button to indicate the recess is external to the measured room. This is a chimney and the recess height is much lower than the main room. Tick the ceiling line checkbox to enter in T, top height, the height of the recessed area. Enter 1.376 or use a disto. If the height of the recess is the same as the main ceiling, leave the ceiling line checkbox unchecked. Select the Add button. If anything is incorrect, select the Undo button, make the changes and select Add. A red dotted line is drawn across the front of the recess, along with the BH, beam height of the recess, which is the top height T value, i.e. 1.376. Either escape or close the recess pane to exit from adding a recess. If required, zoom extents and save the file.